Hey there, Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. So we've walked through leading with clear purpose, both from the individual perspective, how we need to provide that leadership purpose for our organizations, what we need to latch on for ourselves, and how we need to really dig into that for our individual team members. Now, what we're doing now to wrap all this up is really a call to action. And recently, I challenged you with the idea that it all starts with you, and I walked you through the steps and how to make sure that you've got that strong individual purpose for yourself. What we're going to move into now is how critical it's going to be for us to, especially in leadership roles, to be providing a clear organizational purpose for every individual on our teams. So what we're going to look at is we're going to talk about the importance of really being able to articulate that purpose and how emotional intelligence really comes into play to that, how we have our own level of self-awareness, how we're able to manage our emotions when we're under stress, under normal scenarios, and so on, and how we're able to do that to be socially aware and manage relationships, all four components of emotional intelligence based on understanding our individual communication styles and the communication styles of the folks on our teams. And we're going to walk through that and digging into, gosh, we better have a personal connection first, and how those things really help us do that personally as leaders to connect to that organizational purpose. And it's a little bit easier for us because we can control the rudder, if you will, where that ship's going, so to speak. But when we do that, that helps us then take that next step and connect each individual on our team, the roles that they're in daily, the tasks that they're responsible for doing, how we can connect that with what our organization's working to achieve. Now, that's going to require something from us. We've got to be competent in our leadership roles, but we've also got to be competent in the tasks that they're performing. Now, that doesn't mean that we've got to understand at an excruciatingly detailed level everything they do every single day. We don't have to be masters of every job. We do, however, need to understand the jobs, because if we don't understand it, we can never hope to really tie those things back to what the individual does. We can't tie it to what the organization's working to achieve as a whole. But when we do that, even when we have that competence in place, we've still got to make sure we do one thing, and that's really communicating it in a way that they need us to, not how we're naturally wired to communicate, not how we would want to be communicated with. We need to do it in a way that they can receive it if we want to have any hopes of them really internalizing it, buying into it, and taking it to the next level. How do we get that increased level of discretionary effort we've talked about so much in this process of leading with clear purpose? Now, if you stick with me, what we're going to do next is wrap all this up with the idea of leading with a clear purpose, and we're going to talk about how we can work specifically on a week-to-week, day-to-day basis to support our team members' individual purpose in the whole process. Now, if you've never done this, wherever you're accessing this, I want to challenge you to take a look at the quick assessment that walks you through and helps you identify the number one profitability killer that's hurting your organization, that's keeping you from being able to be as profitable as you deserve to be in your organization. And I promise you, it boils down to leadership in some way, shape, or form. And that quick assessment will help figure out where you're at and help us give an idea how we can give you the best right now access to whatever that may be, whether that's a complimentary resource, whether that's a low-cost digital resource. Maybe it serves you and us to have a conversation about where you're at and how we can tailor something that really fits your needs best. We look forward to hearing from you. Look forward to seeing how you can apply some of the things you learned here. Make it a great day. God bless.